Hello everyone, it's Renee with True Path, and I'm here to do a reading and some channeling for you. Hope you're all doing great. Okay, let's take a breath, open up to your own higher self, your own intuition, for whatever messages you need in this moment for your highest good only. Only divine love and light are allowed into this space with us. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what do we need to know? Getting like a whirlpool in water and this like swirling motion, like the energy is building. One second. Oh, yeah. It's about you don't want to get sucked into something. It's like there's this pull towards something, but you're not wanting to go there. Oh, it might be like a repeating pattern, like behavior or way of thinking or someone else's pattern of behavior that you kind of get like sucked into sometimes. And you notice it, like you're like, oh great, not again. Like I can feel myself getting pulled into that old pattern, that old mindset, and you're resisting it. You're like, no, I don't want to go down that road again. I don't want to repeat that pattern again. But it's very strong. It's hard to resist. And that's why you've kept repeating the pattern. So there's some reason that it keeps pulling you in. And it's quite disheartening, actually, because you know you don't want to go down that road. You know it's not a good place for you or situation for you. And there's on the one hand, you feel a little bit powerless against it, like, oh boy, here we go again. But on the other hand, you're like, no, I've had enough of that. I don't want to keep repeating that. So it's like you're gathering up your strength or your courage to resist that same old, same old. Yeah. You're very aware that it's a pattern that's not good for you, which is half the battle, really. But now you're like, how can I do? You're kind of confused about like, how though? How do I resist that? How do I not go down that road again? And it's really not so much about how, because you actually do know what you need to do. It's more about having the courage. Yeah, it's more about having courage to say no, to face the unknown, right? When you do something different, you don't know if things are going to be worse, or the discomfort that you'll feel might be difficult to handle. So there's just unknowns, and it's gathering the courage and strength to face that. Because you do know what to do, but your mind is saying, gee, I just don't know how to not go down that road again. But if you sit with yourself, you'll realize, oh, I do know actually. I'm just scared to do that. Been there. I know what that's like. Yeah. Okay. Let's get into some cards here. Oh, I'm feeling a lot of energy right now. Okay. Yeah, okay. Moonology. Let's see overall what we need to know. And you get a time for healing. Beautiful. Yes, this is a healing moment. This realization that you have about like, this is just a pattern of behavior that is not healthy for me. If I do something different, that's going to really be freeing and healing. Yes, this is a very crucial moment for you. You know, from the outside looking in, it's like, this is a turning point for you. This is very healing. For everyone, actually. Wow. And prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. This is about setting intentions for what is the most valuable for you, what's the most important thing for you. And prosperity lies ahead. Like, this is going to benefit you down the road. Doing things differently, setting yourself on a new path, it definitely benefits you. Because it's almost like you're standing up for what you value, standing up for what's actually important for you. Balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. I'm getting like realizing your own power here. That there's more to this than just this situation. Like, that's why I'm saying this is like a really important moment for you. It's like realizing your full power from a spiritual perspective, right? That you're beyond this. Yes, you have to maybe set boundaries or say no, or you actually do something different in a practical sense, but this is really discovering that there's more to you. Ooh. That this strength that you need actually comes from spirit, actually comes from source. It's like beyond you. Ooh, yeah. And how helpful might that be to completely surrender to spirit here and say, Spirit, just guide me. Spirit, just, guide my words, my footsteps, my actions here. Yes, that would be very helpful to do that. Okay, let's do Light Seers Tarot for more clarification here. Okay, Six of Cups. Yeah, this is about growth, seeing how far you've come, because it comes under time for healing. Your ancestors might be with you, supporting you. I read this Six of Cups differently. That like normally Six of Cups is like nostalgia, looking back on good times. That might be part of it for you. It's like having to let go of those old good times. Maybe that pattern or, way of being, way of thinking was good. It was a way of connecting. Maybe when you were a kid, right? That old pattern comes from when you were little. Yeah. But now you've grown, right? You're mature now, and that doesn't work for you anymore. That doesn't fit with your values anymore. Something like that. Yeah. So you are actually seeing the growth in yourself. And Three of Pentacles under prosperity lies ahead. So this is like teamwork, working together, creating something new. I'm getting working with different people who appreciate you, appreciate your talent, your abilities, sharing information in a healthy way. And getting this is much healthier. And you're creating something of value, like something that means something to you. And it feels really good, like the process of it feels really good. And with balance, spirituality, and practicality, Four of Cups. So there's a bit of resistance here. Again, like I was getting in the channeling of, I know what to do. Like I see it. but it's hard to shift the actual behavior. So there's a little bit of maybe avoidance here. It's like, oh, but do I have to? No, you actually don't. You don't have to. But this is like, you're being offered an opportunity. Like, this is coming back around. You're feeling that pull into the old way for a reason. It's because it's an opportunity for you to heal that. So it's like, recognize it as such. Recognize this as a gift. This is an opportunity for you. Do you have to take it? No, but it's being offered. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, with Six of Cups, Temperance. It's healing. It's a time for healing. Yeah, finding balance. Yeah, having patience with yourself as well. If you fall back into it, no biggie, right? You're just even more aware. Every time you repeat the pattern, you get more and more sick of it, right? So it's not, not all is lost or anything like that. But this is definitely an opportunity to heal. Yeah, for everyone. It might be, some inner child work or reparenting yourself in some way. Okay, with Three of Pentacles, yeah, Three of Cups. Feeling supported, new friends, celebrating this new endeavor where you're working together. Yeah, it's like you found a new community or found a new group, and it's really working out. Lots of support. Yeah. With Four of Cups, the Fool. Okay, so yep, you're being called to take a risk. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore this opportunity. This is a new start for you. Brand new. So taking that leap of faith, handing it over to Spirit again. Like, okay, I'm just going to listen. I'm just going to do it. If Spirit's telling you to, go in a certain direction, but it's going to go against the old way, the old pattern, it can feel really uncomfortable. It can feel like, oh, this is really risky. That's why the Four of Cups is here. It's like, I don't know. But you're being offered this chance. Yeah. Okay, let's do Wild Unknown Animals. For more information. Yeah, don't worry about my cold sores here. I just get them when I'm out in the elements. It's totally fine. Okay. All right. Let's see. And you get, ooh, hyena. So hyena is our light and dark, right? Our shadow side kind of coming out. And so you might see that, right? You're observing yourself. Like, I always go down this road. This isn't really even me. It might be just a shadow side of like wanting to people please or, not wanting to upset someone, or this is how I've always done it. There's some kind of shadow side that's coming up to be revealed. And it can be scary. Yeah, it can be difficult to face. But that full acceptance of that shadow aspect. You might also be observing the shadow in someone else close to you. So, especially when you set a boundary or do something different, people around you, your usual crew, aren't going to like it. And sometimes their shadow side comes out and it can be disturbing and scary. But you have so much support here from maybe another group, some friends, people who are very supportive of you. And this is also healing for that person too, or those people where you set boundaries with or do something different, because they have to adapt. That's why they don't like it. But because they have to adapt, it actually helps them as well. Cosmic egg, crown chakra. Yes. So balance, spirituality, and practicality. This is spiritual growth for you. And you're getting guidance from spirit for sure. So it's just tapping into that. Again, I'm getting surrender. Like, just do what we say. You know, spirits, like, just follow the directions and it'll be fine. But it's difficult. That's why there's growth here, right? If it was easy, there wouldn't be much growth. Okay, let's do, yes, Wisdom of the Oracle for final advice for you, final message. Whatever would be helpful. Okay. Ooh, orphaned. Yeah. So this is feeling left out, feeling like you don't belong in some way, feeling that sadness. So there might be grief involved with this growth, which there always is, right? So they're saying, we know it's not easy, and you feel alone in it, or feel like this could result in maybe feeling rejected or feeling abandoned. Yeah, definitely not easy. Okay, so let's read it. It is a number 5, so that is about change, making a change. Okay, the essential meanings: a sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize that being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. Oh my goodness. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the message here. So there's a fear of not fitting in. You know that you don't fit in with this old group or person or whatever situation. It's just not fitting for you anymore and fitting for your values. So being willing to feel the loss, feel the pain of switching, but there's so much support here. Yeah. Okay. All right. I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again next time.